I am the Ronin Ball, and welcome back to a twitch.tv/Ronin Ball live stream on twitch.tv/Ronin Ball. A whole new day. A day that's 1,012 degrees Kelvin. Welcome back to Transport Fever. We're gonna flip the script and spin the pinwheel of emotion. What are we gonna land on this time, Bob? Tick. Oh, more pissed off, hot and sober shit. Let's have a look in. Alright, so unpause the game because we're in a no pause run when we're actually playing the game. There's a no pausing. Let's have a look at our runs that we're making here. What are you dropping off? You've got 4 of 4 food in your belly. What about the guy behind you? 3 of 4. Well, we're less efficient than we possibly could be, but we are making muns. Make the muns for me so I can say, see, we're making muns. 2.84K being brought in from our food line out here, being produced by Bakersfield Food Processing Plant, which is not scheduled for an upgrade or a downgrade, because they're bastards, I guess. Are you bringing them cows? Good. Keep loading them up on cows. And this whole process starts out at Bakersfield Farm. Warning, make sure Sunnyvale is connected to the street network. I'm not doing that right. Just, give me a minute, game. Just, thanks though. Bakersfield West is receiving the food. Have you upgraded, farm? You've upgraded to a limit of 400, so the farm is now pumping out more than we know what to do with. We got 15 cows and 71 corn sitting there, just waiting for us to come through. And how's the trucks, actually? We got 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then there's a break in the line, and then there's a 4th, and then a 5th. We could maybe use some more trucks on this line to try and even it out, but the trucks have to be released at just the right time. And right now is not the right time because these trucks, if they come out of here, are gonna go that way. And look, we've got this whole line is coming through. And how much money are we making off of that line right now? 237,000 is our total income from that. And yes, there is a giant break in that line. But it needs to happen at just the right time. I need to release people at just the right time. Basically, when this is, like, here, I want to release more trucks. But that would be something I'd have to pay attention to, and we all know that's not really my strong point. The thing that we're working on right now is hooking Sunnyvale up, and having its own train line. So the game was right, I do need to connect this to, you know, here. So I'm thinking like that. I'm thinking that costs a lot of money. I'm thinking that costs a lot of money and bowls to it. Bowls to it? Bowls directly to it. Just hook you up. Now the train station's connected. We're gonna need a bus line here, but before we get a bus line, why not have a fucking train? There's an idea. What about having a train before you have a bus line to get people to the train? So, all things considered, we've got like one more stop in this direction before that line is just, I don't think Spokane is gonna go. It might go around to Simi Valley eventually, but it's gonna be a while. I think where we're gonna want the Macon Trains line is actually out here at Sunnyvale. Seems like a better idea than some of the others we could have. A guy called Jim Ice Creaming. Vehicles space out naturally over time. It takes a while, though, says a guy called Jim. I think we got room for another wave of 5 dudes on that line. But we need a train over here, so let's go over to train depots. What you want them to do is you want them to drop people off, okay? And then when you need to make a change, you want them to come back out, go in there, and then go back in there and go back out on the line that they want. So actually, probably the best place to have this line would be here, with bearing it in mind that we're going to want another one that possibly goes off like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that's right, actually. But so that would be like across the street, another place where we're gonna cross the street, huh? That's a good idea. Across the street, and you know what? Just tuck it in along this line. But if you do have people going off of there, then, well, they can come out and get onto this one and then go back in, and yeah, that can be done. Let's just have this where it's going to be cheapest to hook it up, which is going to be right along here. And then there is a, if I hold down Shift, yeah, I can do subtler connections. I think Pi told me that one. But we haven't seen a guy, we haven't seen him in a long time. It's been some time since Pi's been around. I put you in there. Okay, holy crap, you were right on that train line. Boy, I should have left room for if I ever wanted to run a second line there, huh? But look at me not doing that. I said I like to screw myself, don't I? 35 and 41 and 60 across there, boom. So now we have a place where we can, you know, actually build the damn train. Which we'll do right after we make the line for it. Make me a new line. Okay, close the line manager. You're going to stop here, because you'll be coming out of there, you'll hit that one, and then you'll come all the way back over to Bakersfield, and you'll stop there, and that'll be your route. So there's the line that we're gonna have. I'm about to buy my first train. I've already spent $1 million. Buy trains. So we're starting out, because we started in 1850 at the very beginning, we've got the D 1/3. We just got 1D around here, and, you know, I need more of a sausage party than that in the long run. But for now, give me a D 1/3 and a D 1/3 just passenger car. And my only thing is, should I go ahead and buy the second passenger car? You only hold 6 passengers. Yeah, go ahead and buy the second passenger car up front. We're going to be running it at, you know, our own expense for a minute. But that's what I'll send you out onto the line with, and there's no reason why I can't just go ahead and shove you out onto that line right now. And our first train pulls out of the station. Woo! Chugga, 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 chugga. Our first train. I didn't even bother to paint it in special colors or anything. Shit, it's fine. First train, out and going. We'll roll with it. Jesus, it's just a lot of toxins being pumped into the air there, huh? It's the 1850s. Oh, Jesus, the town is with me at least. It's the 1850s. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Our first train rolls into the station to pick up our first passenger, which is the ghost of industry. Because there's nobody here waiting for us, because you gotta make the run the first time for people to realize that it's, you know, actually available to travel, and you're gonna want yourself, you know, bus stations that will actually get people out to the train. Also, depending on the cost of this, I might just help you guys out, and help myself out in the long run. 29,000, it's cheap. It's cheap. There you go. You run right across there, and now I'm screwed again for being able to extend things. We need to build ourselves a bus station now, and bus stations are simple to put in, he says. We'll just, first off, throw down some stops, starting at the train station, because, you know, that's our most important deal right now. So, we drive on the right side of the road in this country. On the correct side of the road. So we're gonna have you stop there, and you'll drop people off at the train station, and you'll head around here. It's a pretty long, not doing anything run there, but, you know, what are you gonna do? And then where do I want to stop and be picking people up? I guess I could do it at this corner, do it at that corner. I mean, this is just the end of this town. Everything's gonna grow, so we're planning for growth here. You always want to have your train stations next to a tree. I don't know why, but that's what I've told myself, and I believe it. So that's really what you need. You also want to pay very close attention to where you're putting them, so you're not, like, screwing somebody over. Like, his window is right there, so if I put it there or there in the entrance to his house, that'd be horrible. You know, even for a business. So I'm gonna put you right on the corner there. And then, since the town just kind of ends there, we're gonna head back in. And where do you want to stop next, Pawn? Pick people up, drop people off from there. These people will want to be just at the center of town, is what we're gonna do. And we'll put you between the two businesses, because we don't want blam cock there. Black cock. Big black cock. Oh no, it's black cock vegetables. Big black cock cucumbers, there. And then I am gonna go down to this end of town, even though it's kind of a, you know, it's a dead end for me as things stand right now, but people will appreciate it. We'll go down to this corner. Do you mind having your house right there? Is that going to be a problem for you? We'll go down to that corner, and then we'll come back, and then probably have another stop right here. Beautiful spot for it too. Yeah, just block that person's view of the road. They'll be happy for. You know what? I could have it here, and it would be nicer for them, right? Because they sit there, and then they got the view of the. Yeah, that'll be nice. So then you got to bear that in mind. You know, if you don't, you're just being a dick. And then over here, I have another stop that's more or less on this corner. Gotta be near a tree, right between the houses. See, that's nice. It'll be for that corner. And then that should be it, and we just come back around like that. So make the line for it. New line. You're gonna start at the train station, just because, well, actually, no. In this town, I'm probably gonna just use this guy to send out the... No, we'll have you be industrial. Yeah, we'll have you be an industrial, so... Yeah, fuck it. Start at the train station. Okay, and then you come down and you hit that. And then you come down and you hit that. And then you turn and you stop there. And then you go all the way to the end of this guy. And you hang a Yui. And you come back, you stop there at Sunset Street. And then you come around there to Taylor Street. And that's the loop that we'll have people on. So now where am I going to have my passenger depot? Well, right across from the bus station, or the train station, seems to make a fair bit of sense. If I can just wedge you in here. I love to wedge things, too. If there's any possibility where I can just, like, shove it in there and it just kind of... It barely kind of almost works without having to destroy someone's home. That would be the thing. Can I get you there if I knocked your building down for 38.5? I don't want to do that. You are my customers. So we'll just have it right across the street at the low cost of 12.4k, because I... Oh, 12.2, too much curvature and collision. 12.4 and collision, 12.8, 12.6, 12.5, 12.5, boom, you're in there. Now, buy me some road vehicles, stagecoaches. I'm going to put you out on this new line we've got, not line 1, but line 3. Need to start naming these lines. And out comes our first stagecoach. Hey, hey. Hey, these horses are sexy, right? It's the best view in town, too. Right in the haunches, you know? Especially if you comb the hair. What? So I'm gonna let you out, and you're gonna just skip the first stop, because that's fine, actually. There's nobody here anyway. You skip the first stop. I'm gonna let him go. Wait. Slow things back down. How are we doing on this line right now? Ooh, they are spacing themselves out, aren't they? We've got movement in most of the directions that we want. We might have enough people on that line, actually. We might have enough trucks on that line, now that it has started to space itself out, Jim. Because I'm not seeing that big break that we had. I mean, we've got a break here, if I, like, there to there. That's a little bit of a break, but the big chunks of break are missing now, so they have separated themselves out nicely. Good. And how much food is waiting for us over here when we arrive? Enough to keep us sated. Good. That means our loads are fully loaded. Alright, that's actually working out pretty well. This just looks too good to not finish for them. There you go. It's a nice little thing there. Okay, the train just showed up at the train station for the first time and is turning around and making the run. Did you pick anybody up? No, I didn't think you would on the first run. By the time he gets back over there, he should probably be picking some people up. I've had him out for a minute, so I'm going to put another stagecoach out. I just like to space them out. It makes sense. So, line 3, just 2 stagecoaches for this little town. It's a 2-stagecoach town. And then we need to do the same thing over here in Sunnydale. And maybe now that I've just done it a bit, we can actually do it at a higher rate of speed. So, shall we bring people right down to the train station? We want it to be as convenient as possible. Yes, so, bus tram stop. Where are you going to let me? Way the hell out here. Alright, so I can't. But I can have you there. We drop you off on this side, and then we turn around. Yeah. So drop you off there, and then you'll turn around, and you'll head out into town. Nothing off in that direction. Not going to be picking anybody up here. They can walk down to there if they want to be picked up there. Back in the middle of town, on the street corner. Beautiful spot to stick this. This won't bother anybody, especially if I put it there. Put it there. It doesn't bother nobody. We gotta go. Jesus, this town is growing in a way that I'm not a fan of, actually. If I had to stop here, sort of middle of town, you gotta let me. You know, where are you gonna let me? That's not far from the last bus station. It's not far, but it would be right at that center point that seems to be growing out. I'm gonna have you... Yeah, F it. F it? I said underneath trees is the place to put them. So put that one right in the middle of the street. No? Okay. Put that one over there, and then you're gonna make the turn, you're gonna go down to the end of things here. And, see, this isn't... The road hasn't properly ended yet. There's no way for you guys to cross the road, so this will only be picking up one side of the road. Yeah, I actually don't see a good reason to go down there yet. I need to come back at a later point for that. You guys you need to be able to cross a road is the thing. Maybe I could fix their town for them a little, you know. What if I went ahead and, like, out here and just spent, you know... Yeah, that's an expensive piece of road to give them for free when I've only got 1.62 million. I don't think so. I'm just gonna let the town grow. I am gonna come to the end here. I'm gonna have you set there, and then you're gonna have to swing a Yui, and then come down to here. And gotta find the spot. Where's the nice place? Yeah, hovering. Less people will be disturbed by that. You just want to not be in somebody's house. There you go. So you'll stop there and then go down this street, end of this road as well. Just drop one there, and that's going to be our loop. Or am I gonna go down this one as well? Yeah, you're gonna go down this one as well, and you are going to help them out with this. For 10K. Finish you off, and then we'll make this turn also. Buses and trucks will turn around at the end of a road section, or the very end of a road, so no need to make a loop unless you want them specifically to do so. Yeah, I do, and I also want to encourage the town growth in certain places. But so you'll stop, you're going to stop there, you're going to go down to the end there, then you're going to turn around and head back this way, and I'll have you stop, and there? Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Put you right on the corner. Put you right there. It's nicer. So put you there, and then you'll turn down this way. You'll stop out here at this corner. Staying on the right side of the road. Oh, that's good. There's absolutely nothing to obscure. Yeah, with that guy's house, because it's just such a shitty house. And then you'll come around and you gotta do something on this side too. Well, shit. This is a huge town already. I'm quite surprised. Put you right there. Right there. You'll stop there, and then you'll turn, and you'll head down here, and then that's the next stop. I think you want to be picking people up. I know we just had a stop right there, but I think you want to be picking people up on this side of things too. So I'll do it around the corner though, and yeah, your windows are high, that's under a tree, there you go. That is a big loop. It's a really big loop. Give me the line, and now that we've built it, we'll attach it. So starting at the bus station, you do that, and then what? I don't know, I've forgotten. It's such a big loop. You go there, and then you go there, and then I think you go down here, and then you'll turn and go down here, and then you come back, you hit this fella as you pass, and you'll turn down there, and then you come down, you hit this fella as you pass, and then down to here, and then to here. Jeez, it is. It's an 11-stop system in this town. Good God, it's just a big town already. Early game, big town. There's my loop. So wedge you in as close as I can get you. 10.9 coming off of there, boom. There's our depot. Buy me a road vehicle, a stagecoach, boom, and put you out onto this big, massive, long line. And zoom down as we see our first stagecoach in Sunnyvale, which I'm going to call Sunnydale, because that's where Buffy was. That one goes out on the line, and meanwhile we have almost certainly had our first passenger. Yeah, we got 2 passengers on the train. The train's going. We're not making any money off of it yet. 3 times speed now. How are we doing for making money? 1.61, 1.62. I need to see you get back up to 1.63, because that's what you were at before I started looking. Otherwise, we're losing money by the tick. 0.63, please. Any moment now. Stagecoach. Put another one out onto line 4. Are we holding at least at 1.62? Maybe we're not making a profit, but we're not losing money in particular either. One more stagecoach out onto line 4, and that's it for that town. Your stagecoaches are now set up. I'm going back to 1 times speed. We've got 3 people waiting at Sunnyvale Station to go over to Bakersfield. And what do we got waiting for us at Bakersfield? Oh, well, we already picked them up. It was 0 people. Bakersfield is just full of racists. I have another horse in that town, Bakersfield, much smaller than Sunnyvale. That's probably why they're so, racist about it. They're just like, it's frickin' Sunnyvale, always looking down their noses at us. Just because they've got a hellmouth and demons and vampires coming up and a slayer, Bakersfield. Bread, bitch. How you gonna live without bread? fruits and vegetables and shit. Fuck you. Bread. Bakersfield for life, one love.